Hello, we are K9.0 Robotics. We are from the school at Marygrove in Detroit, and this is our robot Cerberus.
So this is our swerve. We're using the SDS MK4Is, but the special part about it is that we are using all Kraken motors. Actually, all Kraken motors for our entire robot, but we just found them more reliable than the other alternatives. So we stuck with them this whole year, and we have not had a single problem since.
All right, so with the lift this year, we went with the Thrifty Bot lift. We kind of modified it to an extent. So on the bottom, our Thrifty Bot lift is powered by two Kraken X60s on 90-degree gearboxes to kind of limit the space it's in. Our lift is also connected, lifts our effector. You want to talk about the effector?
Wow, let's talk about the effector. All right, so I was kind of like the main one in designing the effector, and we're using two Kraken X44s. And we have a 4-to-1 gear ratio right here on the top one that is responsible for spinning the wheels. And down here, the one that lifts up this arm is a 9-to-1, and they have been working pretty well. We have some very simple power transmissions. We have some belts and pulleys, and this whole system has been working pretty well so far. Along with the effector, we also have two CAN ranges, one right here and one right here, to ensure that the coral gets put in the right spot and it stops perfectly in the right space.
Another important aspect of our robot is our vision system. This was a big focus for us this year. We use two Arducams that are connected to an Orange Pi as a co-processor, and we're using pose estimation via the April tags that are along the reef. So that way our robot's very precise when it scores during auton. We use Path Planner for that, but it also allows us to use auto alignment, which makes it so that using this button board we're able to basically just choose a position on the reef, and as long as it has like a good look at that specific April tag, it can just auto align there and score, which makes our scoring a lot faster than it would be if it was manual.
Something that's also important to our vision system is the two cam ranges on the front of our robot behind the cameras, which allows us to find the distance between our robot and the reef.
Yeah, it allows us to get error correction, because a lot of times when we're using auto alignment, sometimes it's a little bit off, but the distance that the CAN ranges basically make it so that issue isn't a problem as it just fixes itself. We're also using a through-the-board encoder for our climber, so that way we don't have to worry about it being in a specific position. It always knows where it is, so we can just tell it that when we press this. So when we press the switch to arm it, it'll automatically put it in the right position and it'll be ready to climb.
Alrighty, I would like to talk about my favorite part currently of the robot is actually our climber. So going into this, we had a pretty limited amount of space and where we actually placed this, so that was a big pain. But helpfully, using a couple of CTRE products, we was able to get over that hurdle. So right here, I don't know if you noticed, but we're using an X44 instead of an X60. It has not caused us any problems whatsoever, and it's been phenomenal so far. You can't notice from here, but we also have a CAN range back here to let us know when we have the cage actually grabbed on, and that helps us a lot with the drivers and letting them know that it's time to actually reel in the climber and start to lift the robot. A nice part also is we have another X44 down here for our climber. This is currently geared 125-to-1, and it's really good at lifting. It has not caused us any problems. It actually it's very strong. It kind of broke our robot, but it's pretty nice.
Also, another thing with our CAN systems, we're using a Pigeon and also a CANivore for both of our CAN systems. There's two CAN systems on our robot, one for specifically the drive, so that if a CAN wire is disconnected on any of the mechanical systems, our drive is still intact, so we can play defense and still park. And the other one is for the actual system, so all of our X44s and all of our motors are powered off of that for our mechanical systems.
So that was Cerberus, our reef robot for Team K9.0 Robotics 8280.